We're going to get a call in from Stefan Edfeldt talking about his new album, which we just dipped into one tune. We're going to do some more from it later.
All right, it ain't nothing but a party. This is your friend, your pal, Billy F. Gibbons. You're listening to Cafe Ali. You heard it.
Hey, this is Nile Rodgers, and you're here pumping it with my boy from Cafe Ali.
Hey, what's up, folks? This is Stefan, guitar player in Swedish rock fusion band Ducks Can Groove.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Welcome to the airwaves of WUSB Live.
Thank you very much.
I think we had you on live once when you were over here in the States. It's been a few years, but welcome back.
Yeah.
Tell me, you've been, is this the third album this year?
Actually, it's the third album in 1 year, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
But really, it's only EPs, 5 songs each. Yeah. So
it was the Tinnitus tapes.
Yeah, that's the first one when I went solo.
Mm-hmm. Ducks Can Groove still a thing?
Yeah, they are actually. We haven't stopped it, But the thing is, with my ear condition, I have really sensitive ears, so we really can't play live shows with that kind of music for now. No, that's the problem.
They don't have any kind of device you can put in your ears to help that?
The problem is bigger than that. I have really good ear muffs and earplugs, but still I'm really sensitive to loud sounds, even with the earplugs. My name is Stefan Edfeldt, and I'm from Sweden, up north in Sweden, and I play in this, from the beginning, Jimi Hendrix tribute band Ducks Can Groove. But then as we developed as musicians and got older, we started to make our own music also. Mm-hmm. So the last maybe 10 years, we mostly focused on our own material. Mm-hmm. And then for maybe a year ago, I developed more severe tinnitus, and then I started to play more for myself, and I made 3 EPs since then.
What is amazing, first of all, you are, just a completely phenomenal Hendrix tribute band, you guys together. A couple times I saw your band was loaned out to other frontmen and backed up everybody who did anything Hendrix. You guys knew, it's like every Hendrix tune to perform,
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys...
I always say Jimi Hendrix taught me how to play guitar because I studied him hard.
But now the things I'm hearing in your newer stuff, well, even the Ducks Can Groove, I'm trying to... Ingle Punch was one album, and with very jazz influenced.
Yeah,
more.
I love jazz.
Yeah, and I'm saying, wow, what is happening here? And then, I could put the Tinnitus tape, some of the tunes on there, up against some of Steve Vai's work. Oh yeah. I played the songs back to back because they blended so well. He's got something called I think it's called Creamsicle Sunset. Beautiful, beautiful, mellow type of thing. You would, if like Hendrix did a new Cry of Love, a lot of styles blended into your sound. So tell me, what is inspiring you? Just playing for yourself, where are you pulling inspiration from? What do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of music, a lot of jazz and fusion, of course. Mm-hmm. And I really love Jeff Beck.
Oh, Jeff Beck. And you mentioned fusion, and I think the last time I saw you, Larry Coryell was on the stage that same night.
Yeah. We played with him a number of times actually, thanks to David Kramer, the promoter.
Right.
Yeah, and also in Europe we played with him.
Yeah. So you've got.
I mean, that's a dream come true. He was always so kind and took time to listen and pay attention to you. I mean, I'm just a nobody from Sweden, but he really loved us and he took time to play with us and talk to us and give us the attention. You know, it meant everything to me. Everything.
Wow. And that's a cat who Hendrix would stop and say, "What was that chord?"
Exactly. Yeah, he told me a lot of stories when he met and played with Hendrix, and that's one of the things that Jimmy said. And you know, one thing is funny because I played with Larry Coryell in Poland for a couple of 5 years ago, I think it is, and we were in a hotel room, me and Larry. And I and I asked him, "What's that chord?" I said to him, and he answered, "Oh, you're just like Jimmy. He always said that. What's that chord? Show me that chord."
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
that was for me. It was, I mean, I was in heaven, you know, because with the connection Larry had with Jimmy, and I was sitting there with Larry Coryell in a hotel room, and he drew a parallel to Jimi Hendrix. You know, that's. I mean,
well, yeah,
couldn't be more cool.
I can't think of many, if any, who are better, do a better cover of Jimi Hendrix than you and the Ducks Can Groove Band. And it's just absolutely phenomenal show, a lot of energy and everything.
Thanks.
So now tell me about this new album.
Yeah, the thing is, I have my own studio, and I am quite efficient when I start making music and playing. So I feel sometimes that I have to do albums on my own, like I did this time. So I only used MIDI. It's my guitar and MIDI drums, MIDI piano, MIDI horns. Everything's MIDI. Except for my guitar, and it's more like a test, you know, to see if I could make music that anyone would like just by using MIDI in my guitar. And I don't want to be caught up in some kind of style. I always wanna. That's why I did this jazz things also, because everybody thinks that I only play Jimi Hendrix feedback songs, you know, but I'm really trying to try out different styles. I like that.
Let me ask you to take a moment, because you brought up the feedback style and everything. So tell me what you would say to young musicians who are playing very loud music.
Oh man. I would have to tell them that they have to be really, really careful, because you never know if you can play your whole life and never have a problem. But you never know if you're gonna get problems, you know. So always use earplugs when loud music is played.
So tell me about Theramidi.
Yeah, that's a song. You know, the what's that called? That's synthesizer, theremin.
Oh.
Yes, I like the sound of the guitar. Sounded a bit like a theremin. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
That's it, theremin. Yeah.
So the guitar sound reminded me of a theremin. So I named it Theramidi.
I thought it was a therapy thing, but yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, man? Since you called all the way from Sweden. Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm really happy that you like want to play my music, because that means a lot to me. I'm having a hard time getting my music played in the local radio station right where I live. You know, they want, and then they don't even want to make an interview with me. You know.
Well, they're commercial radio stations. Do you have listeners?
No, this is Swedish state radio, you can call it, but it's still a local station, you know. But they are commercialized. I would have to say, sadly, because I don't think they cover our culture and music the way they supposed to. So I didn't even contact them for this album because it's really no use, you know.
Well,
but that's sad. That's why I'm so happy that you and other guys see and hear my music and want to talk about it. So it's an honor for me, you know.
Well, it's an honor for us to play. You know, stuff is great. I love it. It's the type of thing, you know, when I go home, you know, I don't listen to a lot of radio at home, but, you know, when I put on something, this is what it's going to be, Duckskin Groove or Stefan Edfelt, you know, very meditative, and this last couple of albums have been very relaxing.
Yeah, I'm happy you say that because, I mean, it reflects the way I feel also sometimes, you know, really slow songs and so, yeah, I like it.
Very cool.
Thanks.
Stefan Edfelt, before we go, any last thoughts?
I'm just happy, you know, I'm happy to be able to play music and that people want to listen to it. So.
Okay.
Just want to say thank you very much for talking to me.
You're quite welcome. And I'm going to leave us off with Theramidi.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, man.